Coming up on Torrance Today, meet a former world champion skateboarder who continues to inspire her community here at the Torrance Certified Farmers Market. Motorists in North Torrance face a month-long freeway ramp closure, and the American Red Cross teams up with an American icon to remind us that it's cool to be kind. All this and more coming up right now on Torrance Today. Welcome to Torrance Today. I'm Kirk Lyons. It's 4 p.m. on Tuesday, April 4th. I hope you're having a great day. Thank you so much for joining us. Here is our first story. The Torrance Certified Farmers Market returned to Wilson Park today. It offers a variety of seasonal produce from dozens of farms in California, as well as other grocery items such as eggs, fruits, and honey. But did you know that a lot of the vendors come with really unique stories? I stopped by this morning to meet with a pioneer in the sport of women's skateboarding, who couldn't wait to introduce herself and her booth at the market. I'm with Catherine Beaumeisler, who is the manager of the Olive and Grape Company. And hi, Catherine, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. Now, I want to talk to you about your company and some of these wonderful looking products, but before I do, I want to ask you a little bit about your history as a female skateboarder. Talk to me, how did that all begin?
Well, thanks for asking. So, in the 70s and late 60s, early 70s, South Bay became a huge skateboard community, surfing, skateboarding. And I have an older brother, Stephen Tanner, and he started skating young with Logan Erskine, a team out of Hermosa Beach. Things happened. I started admiring his skating, and next thing you know, I'm following him everywhere, and he made me my own board. So I made my first board, started competing, winning amateur contests. He said, time to go pro. So Logan Erskine took me on. Brother and sister team. Then from there, won several contests, started skating in freestyle, slalom, downhill, cross country, and just loving every minute. Torrance was one of the mega spots because we had two skateboard parks, Steve South Bay Sporting Goods and Skateboard World. I worked at one, started teaching kids, and it just blew up.
You know, why is it important for you to share your passion about something like skateboarding to younger females?
Each market, I have a group of about 5 girls, and they all skate together. They're 12, anywhere from 11 to 14 years old, about the same age I was. And I just see their sisterhood, their confidence, their vision, their ability to say, I can dream and I can do it. And it doesn't have to be a man's sport.
I love that. I love everything about that. So on to the company here, Olive and Grape Company. I know you guys deal with like olive oils and balsamic vinegars, but right now the big thing is the honey.
This honey is away from pesticides, so it's not your local city honey, but it's local enough for allergies, which people reach for it for. Scientists taught me when you take a tablespoon of raw honey, it metabolizes over 4 hours. A teaspoon for a child. When that metabolizes, if your eye's in the light, it's going to automatically produce serotonin. If you take that same tablespoon, empty stomach, and it's dark, in the dark of our eye, the little gals, it's going to release melatonin.
Wow, what some amazing health benefits. How about the bee pollen here?
It calms the central nervous system. So if you're experiencing panic, fear, anxiety, if you're experiencing sadness, depression, pollen within about 30 minutes has the ability to release serotonin.
I gotta say, it's not every day you get to learn this much about products like these and get to meet a Hall of Fame champion skateboarder. I mean, you know, thank you so much for your time. The Olive and Grape Company also sells bee pollen, royal jelly, cinnamon from Sri Lanka, and different flavors of olive oil and balsamic vinegar. Catherine looks forward to connecting with more shoppers at the Torrance Certified Farmers Market on Tuesdays and Saturdays from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m., rain or shine. A month-long freeway ramp closure in North Torrance began last night. The on and off ramps of the northbound 405 freeway shut down last night at 9 p.m. and will remain closed through Wednesday, May 3rd. The work is part of the California Department of Transportation's efforts to widen the intersection as well as add freeway on-ramps. The purpose of the project is to alleviate congestion, improve safety, and rebalance regional traffic circulation. Caltrans advises planning alternate routes during this time. Stay up to date on this and other road projects through the city's traffic impacts map. Visit torranceca.gov/traffic impacts. You may see more police officers on the road this week looking for distracted and irresponsible motorists. They have a couple of operations taking place today through Thursday. Today and tomorrow, officers will be extra vigilant about drivers who violate the hands-free law. That means anyone caught holding an electronic device to call, text, or uses an app can face some big consequences. And today and Thursday, more officers will be on patrol looking for drivers and motorcyclists who are navigating unsafely through our streets, especially when it comes to speed and lane changes. Officers remind everyone to focus on the road while behind the wheel and to not drive distracted. A monthly community alert siren test will take place tomorrow. It happens on the first Wednesday of every month at around 11:30 a.m., and the sirens sound like this. Remember, this is only a test. 1 minute all clear chimes will precede and follow a 2-minute siren tone. During a real emergency, you will hear the sirens as well as the message shelter, shut, listen, alerting you to shelter in place. That means if you're at home, go indoors, close all vents, windows, and doors, and listen for instructions on local cable and radio. If you're driving, continue doing so. Close windows and vents and turn your radio to 1620 AM City Sounds. If you're in a parked car, do not start the engine, close your windows and vents, and turn your radio to 1620 AM City Sounds. And in all situations, listen for the chime sound that will signal the all clear. For more information, you can call the Torrance Refining Company at 310-212-1852. April is National Volunteer Month, and the American Red Cross wants to celebrate its generous donors. This month, the nonprofit and Peanuts Worldwide join forces, reminding us it's cool to be kind and help save lives. As a thank you, anyone who gives blood before April 23rd will receive an exclusive Red Cross and Peanuts t-shirt featuring Snoopy as Joe Cool. Anyone who gives blood before April 30th will also have a chance to win a 3-night trip for 2 to Sonoma County, California. The trip includes flights, hotel, a $1,000 gift card, and special tours of the Charles M. Schulz Museum and Snoopy's Home Ice Arena. For more information or to make an appointment to give blood, call 1-800-RED-CROSS. Still ahead, it's Torrance Tuesday, and we'll introduce you to the newest artwork on display through the city's public art project when we come back in 60 seconds.
Hey Bobo, do trees tell each other stories?
I'm sorry, I'm afraid I don't know that.
Hey, why don't we go find out? Listen.
Do clouds take naps?
I couldn't tell you.
Dad, do stars visit their friends?
Look!
Day in, day out, you work for every paycheck. You take pride in your job and you do it well. You're not just part of the Golden State's economy, you are essential. For all you give, it's time to get something back. File your taxes and claim the California Earned Income Tax Credit. It's yours. You earned it. Visit caleitcforme.org and see if you qualify today.
At the end of every episode of Torrance Today, we want to share a positive story that fits the theme for the day. On this Torrance Tuesday, we show you the latest rotating solo presentation of artwork called Window at the Del Amo Fashion Center, made possible by a collaboration between the Torrance Art Museum and Discover Torrance.
Our latest artist is Juan Varela, and he is actually a self-taught artist. So when he was young, he learned about his history and the culture of his history and where he's from. He then incorporated that type of art into what he does today. So he uses, for example, sculpture, paint, embroidery, and what he has on a display today is a combination of all three of those types of art.
Varela was born in the Mexican state of Puebla, and he is the 6th artist selected for the Window program. His artwork is on display through June. Shoppers can drop by the Discover Torrance office during mall hours. It's located on the main level inside the mall near Lucille's. Well, that's our show for today. Let us know if you have a positive story to tell by emailing us at torrancetoday@torranceca.gov. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you back here tomorrow with more news from and for our Torrance community. Have a great day.